You can use overtake at mid-corner, turn 14 every lap. Use overtake.
Vettel's been is 2 seconds, and then he pitted for an undercut and almost made it through. Almost made it through when they were lapping Antonio Giovinazzi as well. But now, the longer you go with a gap at the same pace, at the same point, a second and a half, the more comfortable you feel with it. And Ocon must feel that 1.5 seconds right now is okay.
Hamilton is going to move to a 7-point lead in this World Championship fight. If it finishes like this, as we start the penultimate lap of the 2021 Hungarian Grand Prix. An iconic race, this one. It's going to go down in the history books of Formula One for a long, long time to come. Maybe not quite as iconic as the British Grand Prix collision between Hamilton and Verstappen. We'll be playing that again 100 years into the future, but this has certainly been one of the best Grand Prix in the last 20 years, I want to say. Is that a bit bold?
It's a modern classic, this is. It's been an absolute thriller with events that you just couldn't have anticipated. Hamilton on the last lap in third in free air was nearly 3 seconds a lap quicker than Ocon again. If he had made it past Sainz that lap before, oh, it would be really close. It'd be on the tail of Vettel right now with a couple to go. But I think he is just a little bit too far back, even to challenge Vettel for second.
Penultimate lap of the Grand Prix, Jenny Gow.
Yeah, Max Verstappen in P10 at the moment. He's trying to get past George Russell. Ricciardo is in the way for a long time. He's got gloopy old tyres, so Raikkonen's managed to overtake him, but that battle for 8th, 9th and 10th is still going.
Yeah, Verstappen unable to get ahead of George Russell at the moment. Lap 69 of 70. If you were tuning in to hear the 100 cricket, then that will be on in a few minutes here on BBC Radio 5 Live once we're done with the conclusion of this Hungarian Grand Prix, because we had a half-hour delay at the start of this race when a red flag was flown thanks to a pile-up basically at the first corner that Valtteri Bottas instigated and wiped out Lando Norris, and Charles Leclerc got wiped out by Lance Stroll. Max Verstappen picked up huge damage. That's why he's all the way back down the order. Lewis Hamilton ended up last before the start of the race again because he had to come in for dry tyres after everyone else had already pitted. That's about what happened. Hamilton has now fought his way back up the order into third place, and Esteban Ocon, ever since pretty much the start of the race, about lap 4, has been at the head of the field, and Alpine are looking to secure, well, their first win since 2013. Kimi Raikkonen? I'll look it up, but it's been a long time.
2013 Melbourne, I think, Kimi Raikkonen.
So he won 2012 Abu Dhabi, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then 2013 Melbourne. That's how long it's been since the Alpine team, based in Enstone, they were Lotus back then they changed to Renault, then they hired Jolyon Palmer, and now Esteban Ocon is going to win the Grand Prix for them for the first time since 2013, and his first ever victory in Formula One. Hamilton is just a second off the back of the, but he's not got enough time because there are 2 corners to go, and Esteban Ocon, the 24-year-old Frenchman, swings through the final corner in the blue Alpine. He has soaked up so much pressure, and Esteban Ocon, in a remarkable Grand Prix, takes his first Formula One win. Vettel across the line in second, just 0.8 of a second ahead of Lewis Hamilton, who after a superb recovery drive takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship going into the summer break. He'll be 7 points clear of Max Verstappen at the top of the standings. But Esteban Ocon, what a drive, what a win, what a way to deal with the pressure from a 4-time world champion, Sebastian Vettel, right behind him all the way through the Grand Prix.
By the way, Pierre Gasly's going for fastest lap, which would take 1 point away from Lewis Hamilton if he can do it. He managed to have a free pit stop and is charging right now through the middle sector. I think he's going to do the fastest of the race, so that's going to be tight.
Yes, guys. Well done, mate. You just won the Hungarian Grand Prix. Well done, mate. Yes, guys. Well done, mate. You just won the Hungarian Grand Prix. Well done, mate.
And Esteban Ocon, a really great story. He wasn't brought up with some of the riches of some of the other Grand Prix drivers, really had to work for it. Pierre Gasly does get the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, so Hamilton's advantage only goes 6 points clear, I believe, of Max Verstappen at the top of the championship. And what a Grand Prix that was. Ocon's last win, Ben points out, using hashtag BBCF1, was GP3 Spain in 2013, the last time he won a single-seater.
Well done, Sebastian. P2.
Oh man, I tried the whole race. Man, following is so difficult, we're faster. Oh. Sorry guys.
Been a same drought of victories for the both of them.
Well done, Sebastian. P2.
Oh man, I tried the whole race. Man, following is so difficult, we're faster. Oh. Sorry guys.
Frustration for Vettel, you have to say, finishing in second position. But nevertheless, a very, very strong drive from Vettel. And Fernando Alonso congratulating his teammate Esteban Ocon. Alonso, a big part of that win for